Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when
It's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Drogba. Not where it came from. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Chance to deliver. And that's the keeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta. Dani Olmo. Drogba shapes to shoot. Goal! Spain! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Al Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nunez. And that has been knocked clear. Al Nassr have it back and can go again. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now he's got space here. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! And that's another fine save. Spain with the corner, they're first. Neymar gets it away. And it's Gerrard. Dani Olmo! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robertson proves just a little bit too strong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Carvajal charging forward down that. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Al Nassr finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Only allowed in the areas shown on this
Well, let's
map.
not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And a chance! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Totti. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Robertson gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Some resolute defending there. Good read, needed to be. Chouameni. Darwin. Oh, this looks sharp.
Nunez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Neymar. Dani Olmo makes a dash for it, pinches it off him. It's run loose here. Darwin. Batistuta. Now it's him. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 11.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
Griezmann. Number 7. Van Dijk.
Brilliant save.
Coming on the field, number 24. Mbappe. Number 14. Didier Drogba. Number 23. Raúl.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Matthijs de Ligt.
And it's Olmo. Robertson. And here's Drogba. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
4 added minutes
Well,
has been
yet
indicated.
another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's been slipped through. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original, and still perhaps the best. Ibrahimovic! Now that is commitment to the cause. Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Punched away. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Totti. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Darwin. Searching pass he's played there. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? We have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Carvajal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through, and it's hoisted clear. David Villa, and this is it. Takes a shot, and yes, it's there. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Totti. Oh, just skips past his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Struck first time. No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Looking for the run. That's good vision. He's and the shot! Goal! Palmeiras! And Palmeiras score first!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 20 minutes, number 21.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Al Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a searching pass. And he's managed to get free. Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away. He's being urged to shoot. Totti does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. Chiellini. Torres. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Totti, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. There's a quick free kick. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't the... That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Al Nassr go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Remove any cause pub on the
Yeah,
road
you don't get
outside
any
the
points
stadium.
for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, It's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just
Real chance! It's fallen loose again! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
that has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Al Nassr do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Totti looking understandably energised after his goal. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. Has a look up and delivers. And now they can clear their lines. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Fernando Torres. That's been intercepted. Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Totti.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 7, Gerard. Coming on the field, number 20, Messi. Number 17, Kupchu.
Al Nassr are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's well positioned here.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's forced to go back. Threads one in. Oh, that's clever. That's been cut out, well played. He's travelling a long way. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them
Just a quick
suffer.
announcement. We would like to inform you that
How would you sum up what
CCTV
we've
is now in
witnessed, Jim?
operation for your
Peter,
safety.
I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
De Ligt cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Referee's given a throw. It out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Soboslai with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, played right into his path. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland! And he's in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Griezmann, he's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Al Nassr take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Kim Min-jae with the foul. Tries to pass it through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody,
Al Nassr
and
go in
please join
at
me
half-time
in
with
happy
a 1-0
wedding
lead.
anniversary for one of our fan club
I think
members.
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Al Nassr have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
It's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. And it's been hooked away. Cristiano Ronaldo stood up well to him there. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland! Missed by a fraction.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 5, Hazard.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Haaland. Coming on the field, number 30, Messi. Number 23.
Ended up in no man's land. And here's
Substitutions
Berbatov.
taking place.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shot at goal! And that's a sharp finish. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 11, Shevchenko.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. And Romario! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Al Nassr claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Al Nassr have their second corner now. Ball comes in, cleared without hesitation.
This usually is the time teams go
There will be
into
5
conservation
minutes added
mode.
time.
Carvajal. That's tidy. Picked out brilliantly. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
गेंद को कैसे खेले। बल्लेबाज पिछली गेंद को बड़े अनकंफर्टेबल लगे। गजब का कैच। बल्लेबाज हैरान है ऐसी फील्डिंग देखकर। काफी निराश लग रहे हैं। अगली पारी में कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी गलती फिर ना दोहराए। तरह से चूक गए। बढ़िया गेंदबाजी। बल्लेबाज जरूर पिछली गेंद के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे। बढ़िया गेंद, बिल्कुल कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए बल्लेबाज। गेंदबाज अच्छी लय में लग रहे हैं। क्या ये विकेट ले पाएंगे? चलिए देखते हैं। चतुराई से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं गेंदबाज। बल्लेबाज पिछली गेंद पे बड़े अनकंफर्टेबल लगे। ये गेंद फिर से डालनी पड़ेगी। वाइड बॉल। जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी। ऐसी बॉलिंग को खेलना नामुमकिन। गेंदबाज अच्छी लय में लग रहे हैं। क्या ये विकेट ले पाएंगे? चलिए देखते हैं। उठा के मारा है। बढ़िया 4 रन। गेंद बल्ले से लगते ही उसका परिणाम तय था। इसके साथ पावर प्ले समाप्त हुआ। बल्लेबाज को बिल्कुल आइडिया नहीं था उस गेंद को कैसे खेले। बल्लेबाज पिछली गेंद पे बड़े अनकंफर्टेबल लगे। चतुराई से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं गेंदबाज। बल्लेबाज जरूर पिछली गेंद के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे। ओ ये गेंद तो लगी होगी, अजीब पोजीशन में आ गए थे बल्लेबाज। ओ जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी, ऐसी बॉलिंग को खेलना नामुमकिन। बड़े शॉट्स मारने के पहले बल्लेबाज को पिच पर थोड़ा समय बिताना होगा। हवा में गई है गेंद और यहाँ जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए ओ बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन गेंदबाज द्वारा। बल्लेबाज जरूर पिछली गेंद के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे। सिलेक्शन, बिल्कुल समझ नहीं पाए गेंद को। गेंदबाज अच्छी लय में लग रहे हैं, क्या ये विकेट ले पाएंगे? चलिए देखते हैं। तगड़ा शॉट, कॉन्फिडेंस से भरपूर। रन रेट बढ़ाने के लिए थोड़े चांसेस लेने होंगे अब। और ये गेंद हवा में। ओ लगी बल्लेबाज को वहां। आशा करते गंभीर ना हो। ओ शॉट को मिस किया और गेंद सीधा बल्लेबाज की बॉडी पे लगी। बढ़िया 4 रन, गेंद बल्ले से लगते ही उसका परिणाम तय था। स्पिनर आए अटैक में। बचे बल्लेबाज, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी। बल्लेबाज पिछली गेंद पे बड़े अनकंफर्टेबल लगे। हवा में खेला है ये शॉट और या जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए अंतिम ओवर्स के लिए विकेट्स को हाथ में रखना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होगा। चतुराई से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं गेंदबाज। बल्लेबाज जरूर पिछली गेंद के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे। बल्लेबाज के फुटवर्क पे सवाल उठाते हुए गेंदबाजी बहुत ही बढ़िया। बड़े शॉट्स मारने के पहले बल्लेबाज को पिच पर थोड़ा समय बिताना होगा। ठीक से टाइम नहीं कर पाए वहां। ये रही पारी की आखिरी गेंद आपके सामने। बढ़िया गेंद, बिल्कुल कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाए बल्लेबाज। ओपनिंग बैट्समैन पिच की ओर बढ़ते हुए। देखते हैं स्पिनर को इस पिच पर कितना परचेस मिलता है। सब तैयार इनिंग्स की पहली गेंद के लिए। जबरदस्त शॉट, कोई नहीं रोक पाएगा इस गेंद को बाउंड्री जाने से। रन रेट को नियंत्रण में लाने के लिए विकेट्स की आवश्यकता है फील्डिंग टीम को। गेंदबाज लाइन से चूके और वाइड बॉल का इशारा। हो लगी बल्लेबाज को वहां। आशा करते गंभीर ना हो। बाल बचे बल्लेबाज, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी। बल्लेबाज पिछली गेंद पे बड़े अनकंफर्टेबल लगे। बल्लेबाज ने लाइन मिस की और गेंद जाके लगी बॉडी पे। नो बॉल का इशारा, बल्लेबाज को मिलेगी अब फ्री हिट। चलिए देखते हैं क्या बल्लेबाज इस फ्री हिट को कैश इन कर पाएंगे। फ्री हिट पे बोल्ड। आमतौर पर गेंदबाज फ्री हिट पे अपनी बेस्ट गेंद डाल देता है। क्या बढ़िया गेंद थी, बल्लेबाज संपर्क ही नहीं कर पाए। काफी निराश लग रहे हैं। अगली पारी में कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी गलती फिर ना दोहराए। तेज गेंदबाज को लाया गया है। शॉट पर नियंत्रण नहीं रख पाए बल्लेबाज। और या जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए आसानी से खेला 1 रन के लिए। कवर पे फील्डर तैनात। अच्छा शॉट पर सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में। शानदार पिकअप और थ्रो फील्डर का, और ये रन आउट। काफी निराश लग रहे हैं। अगली पारी में कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी गलती फिर ना दोहराए। समझ नहीं आया हमें क्या करना चाहते थे बल्लेबाज। इन्हें वापस पवेलियन लौटना पड़ेगा। और या जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए और या जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। काफी निराश लग रहे हैं। अगली पारी में कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी गलती फिर ना दोहराए। पावर प्ले की समाप्ति। कप्तान आप 2 से ज्यादा फील्डर्स 30 यार्ड सर्कल के बाहर रख सकते हैं। आसानी से खेला 1 रन के लिए। डायरेक्ट हिट, यह करीबी मामला हो सकता है। बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी का प्रदर्शन गेंदबाज द्वारा। बल्लेबाज जरूर पिछली गेंद के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे। शॉट पर नियंत्रण नहीं रख पाए बल्लेबाज। जबरदस्त थ्रो, सीधा पे मारा है। गेंदबाज लाइन से चूके और वाइड बॉल का इशारा। हो लगी बल्लेबाज को वहां, आशा करते गंभीर ना हो। और ये आउट। बल्लेबाज गेंद को जमीन पर नहीं रख पाए और कैच दे बैठे। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए हिचकिचाहट दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच, शायद सुरक्षित होंगे यहां। लेकिन अंपायर ने दिया नॉट आउट। किसी भी फॉर्मेट में सिंगल्स और डबल्स सबसे महत्वपूर्ण होते हैं। और ये आउट, जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए बल्लेबाजों को अब बाउंड्रीज की आवश्यकता है ये रन रेट बढ़ाने के लिए। ओहो, बेहतरीन थ्रो, डायरेक्ट हिट। ठीक से टाइम नहीं कर पाए वहां। ओवर थ्रो, इसकी शायद जरूरत नहीं थी। बोनस रन जोड़ लीजिए बैटिंग टीम के खाते में। ओ जबरदस्त गेंदबाजी, ऐसी बॉलिंग को खेलना नामुमकिन। गेंदबाज अच्छी लय में लग रहे हैं, क्या ये विकेट ले पाएंगे? चलिए देखते हैं। बढ़िया लेंग, बल्ले का किनारा लगा और कैच दे बैठे। पवेलियन की ओर जाते हुए बल्लेबाज बड़े हताश। बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का लंबा रास्ता तय करते हुए अंतिम ओवर्स के लिए विकेट्स को हाथ में रखना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होगा। और या जाना होगा बिना खाता खोले। काफी निराश लग रहे हैं। अगली पारी में कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी गलती फिर ना दोहराए।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this
everybody,
day one
and
clash.
welcome to today's
And no
match.
day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass.
Big chance! In he goes again! And it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Højlund. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Højlund. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And the finish! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foden. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. De Ligt makes the interception. Gerrard. This looks promising. And he's on his own! Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's in a great position here. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
I'm afraid
The
to tell
midway
you
point
that
of the
we're
game.
expecting
I've
traffic
been
to
left
be heavy
almost
after the
breathless
final
here,
whistle
Peter.
today.
This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Alvarez. Coming
Down
on
to business
replace him
again.
is number 4.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gerrard! But he's left disappointed.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Shevchenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. He has found a way through. Decent chance! And he scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Højlund.
Liverpool
Number
have
11,
turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field,
There's going to be a major
number
shake-up in the attack
21,
here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump cards.
Number
That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Try to gain this, all square again. Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Drogba looking for options for movement. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 7, Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Number 22, Szoboszlai. Number 3,
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And the through ball. Gyökeres. And he's there to clear it. Somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found a way through. And it's claimed by the keeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Goes for goal! Gyökeres. Gyökeres! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that means just one thing, match ball.
Has been indicated.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Trossard gets the rub here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Oh, we're talking about an explosive player, Peter. He'll be looking to play on the shoulder of the last defender as much as possible. So if his teammates can manage to play it in behind, then the opposition goalie might get a little busy today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Could move up again here. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? Torres has the space to scheme. And now they can clear their lines. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Torres. That pass just didn't quite work. Ambitious ball here. Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Trossard. Diogo.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
That is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nicely weighted ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Soboslai has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Alvarez, he's found a way through. Rodri to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. De Bruyne, can he get it through? It's a promising position. Ake with the clearance. In comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone away. He's taking on a lot of them. Alvarez proves just a little bit too strong. Diogo Dalot attempts a clearance. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Played out to the left flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. And it's a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to follow over here. To review the first half.
Well, there's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Szoboszlai. Now it's Torres. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And a chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
De Bruyne tries to play it through, hangs in across, and back out. In once more. Adams clears it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Szoboszlai absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Szoboszlai, Burn promptly onto that, and that is that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Just probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool are making a change now.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find...
It's Drogba! And needless to say, that deserved better. Drogba
deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Time added on 4 minutes. Duke providing an outlet on that flank. And this is De Bruyne. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding
Hello,
their
everybody,
ultimate
and welcome
fate.
to today's
Having
match.
made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kim Min-jae, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Not the most accurate pass. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And he shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Zanetti!
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Al Nassr have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Chouameni makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Totti has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Schneider. And it's Schneider. This is a promising build-up. Will play through for the wide man. And they're quick to get it back.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Zanetti. Chiellini clears. Al Nassr have reclaimed it. Schneider.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
this is Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. It's come to nothing. That's going to go a long way. Plays a sharp little ball here. And a chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both
Hello,
half-time
everybody,
team
and quick
talks will
announcement
undergo
now.
change
We'd like to
now.
ask you
One
all
will
to
be
kindly
solid,
stay seated
the other
during
needs
the
to be
match.
pretty
Thank
inspiring.
you for your cooperation.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. Zanetti. Totti. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Bouten with the clearance. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, again, there's no way through. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Well taken goal. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Adriano never out of the action for very long. Nicely spread. Cafu plays it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Griezmann. Mbappe has created 1 goal already. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he can clear it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's there to get it away. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's Totti. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Griezmann.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Coming on the field.
Mateus,
Number
not a
14.
hit chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And very quickly, the substitute. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to...
He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mohun Bagan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that looks a decent ball. Swings it across. That's a decent clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could be danger here. And here's Azar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Pele. Oh, crack shot, surely! And that's a tiny finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool. It's Azar! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so
After
often.
29 minutes is number 18, Eden Hazard.
Al Nassr with the lead. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Half an hour played now. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Traumeri. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. "40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Looking for a runner. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Cruyff. And it's been played through. Back in possession and ready to go again. Costa Curta can clear it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Quick reminder today, please have your
Caution
entry tickets
certainly
at
not on the
hand, as
agenda
it's time
here
to announce
from
today's
both
winning
sides.
lottery
Well, I
numbers.
think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Al Nassr ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Azar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Tries to play it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Turan is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Threads one in. Turan is sporting a guilty look after that. And he's decided... In he goes again!
It's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution in progress.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Rummenigge! And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Piercing, and with Rummenigge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Substitutions taking place.
Pele is standing over this one.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Mohun Bagan leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Dyke kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Ligt with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's lofted through here. And here's Romario, and here's Azar. Al Nassr are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution.
Al Nassr are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Drogba coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So is that the decisive goal?
6
Not
added minutes
much in
has
the way
been
of time
indicated.
remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Romario. Cruyff. And this is Pele. Carvajal. Musiala. And that is as far as it goes. Al Nassr played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.